Hello and welcome back. This is lesson 8 of the General English course Interchange 1 for elementary level students. I'm going to resume this class with exercise 11, which is Interchange Activity 1. In fact, I introduced interchange activities in the very first lesson of this course. What are they and what do they really contribute to each unit? So I'm not going to cover interchange activities. You have to do it on your own because each interchange activity gives you more ideas about the content of the unit. For this one, which is in page 114, I'm going to just show you this interchange activity, and for the rest of the other units you have to do it on your own and read the instructions and follow along. So this one is here, right in page 114. Let me just find it and show you what you need to do with these interchange activities. This is Interchange Activity 1 for Unit 1. Each unit has an interchange activity and they are related to the content of the unit. This one is Getting to Know You. In fact, it's almost the same thing as the other exercises of Unit 1, but it gives you more ideas about what we have covered in that specific unit. For example, you remember that we talked about how to ask, what is your first name, last name, where are you from? However, here we have more details. When is your birthday? What is your favorite color? What are your hobbies? So you can practice this at home or maybe at university, at school, and you can ask your classmates, maybe friends, maybe family members, and find out about them. See what is, for example, your brother's first name and last name, and then what city is he or she from, and when is his birthday, their favorite color, and so on, and then you can go on and ask others. So in this way you can practice your speaking and enhance your speaking skills. So for the other units you will have the same thing, and you have to read on your own and complete the charts and practice more and more. So I'm now going to go back to finish Unit 1 so that we can start Unit 2 in the next videos. Let me just, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Unit 1. So, and now you know what you need to do for exercise 11, which is Interchange Activity 1. So go to page 114 and follow the instructions. Now I'm going to jump to exercise 12, which is reading. Remember that in each unit we have a reading exercise. And reading, you know that we read for different purposes. In fact, reading enhances our writing skills, even pronunciation and many other skills. In fact, it adds to the overall learning process. So we have look at the names in the article. If you can read with me, please. Are any of the names popular in your country? What similar names can you think of? So the title of the reading is your name trendy? So you may ask me, what do we mean by trendy? I'm sure you know is your name, what does is your name mean? But you may not know what does trendy mean. So basically trendy means popular. Is your name popular? Is your name? For example, my name is Sardar. Is it popular? Do we have many people with the same name or not? So now we have two techniques when we read. Remember that when we read, sometimes we read in detail. That means we do not skip any word while we are reading. This might happen when you read a book, or when you read a manual or recipes or whatever. However, when we read a magazine or maybe sometimes a web page, we may skip some stuff. So we have scanning and skimming. Remember that when I ask you to scan, that means you look for specific details. However, when I ask you to skim, you look for general information. So now I am asking you to open your book and pause the video, because I don't want this video to be long. Pause the video, okay? Pause the video, scan the text, find what some names, okay? Find like all the names you can like see in this article, okay? Once you found them all, okay, you can play like replay the video and follow me, okay? So now suppose you have already paused and now you found all the names. Please follow me now, okay? So before reading anything, I'm sure you have found all the names. Not all, maybe some of them, okay? If we remember that names are, they start with capitals, okay, capital letters. If you just simply go, you can just find that Emily Blunt is a name, maybe this one, and you continue reading along and find more and more names. I'm sure you find some of the names so strange that you may say, are these people crazy or not? Okay, so now we're going to read together, okay, paragraph by paragraph, and find some like difficult words. Okay, but please read with me so that you improve your pronunciation as well and see what words you usually have mispronounced before. So the title is Your Name Trendy? Okay, some people have names that are very unusual and unique. Unusual and unique. That means very strange. And unique means like only one of its kind. That means there's only one maybe, that there are no other people with this name. Almost very few, okay? Think about the actress Emily Blunt. I'm sorry if I am mispronouncing the names. For example, her daughter's names are Hazel, which is an eye color, and Violet, a flower. Alicia Keys has a son named Egypt. Very strange indeed. It seems this, I don't know, lady maybe, she has a son, his name is Egypt. You know, Egypt is the name of a country in Africa. How cool is that? Are these names trendy? The answer is maybe. Okay, so we continue. It says, are these names popular? We don't know yet. Many names seem to be trendy for a while. It's true. Like there are names that they are popular for a period, like for a period of time. Some are popular for a long time. It depends. Just like clothes. You know that clothes, for example, this type of clothes that I'm wearing at the moment may be popular for some time and then it would be outdated, okay? In the United States, some grandmothers and great-grandmothers have names like Mildred and Dorothy. For grandfathers and great-grandfathers, it's old names like Eugene or Larry. These names usually come from Greek and Latin, but they are not very popular now. You see that? grandmothers and grandmothers, they have Mildred and Dorothy. For grandfathers, fathers and great grandfathers, they have names like Eugene and Larry. But it seems that these names usually come from Greek and Latin, but they are not popular now. They are no longer trendy. It seems they have these names have been popular for a period of time in the past and no longer trendy. And you may find very few new generation with this name. Parents sometimes choose names because they like an actor or a famous person. This happens in almost every country because they like an actor, maybe a singer, maybe someone else. They name their kids after them. Okay, that's how trends usually start. It's true. For example, David and Victoria Beckham have a son named Brooklyn and a daughter named Harper. Now, Brooklyn is a popular boy's name and Harper is a popular girl's name. Just because these two, people, maybe famous people, have named their son and daughter Brooklyn and Harper, so many people call this have named their kids with the same names. In the United Kingdom, baby boys often get the name George because of Prince George. Just because of the prince, they name their kids George. Prince William and Kate Middleton's first child. Okay? So this is because of that. Let's find more. There's also a trend for names that are things or places, like Egypt. Flower names, as I already said that, we have Egypt. Flower names are becoming more popular, okay? We have Poppy, Daisy, and Lotus. For example, space names are cool, too. More and more babies have names like Orion, which is a star, Luna, which is the moon, or Mars, which is a planet. So these names are getting more and more popular these days. This is more in the West world, okay? However, maybe in Iraq, maybe in the Arab world, it depends. For example, we have many popular names up to the moment, but in the past 5 to 10 years, people have thought about new names, and now we have less we don't have names we don't have names from the past. We have new and strange names these days, and it depends on families. Okay. So, popular names for boys and girls. So, before, please, you can close your book now. Can you guess who helped make these names popular? Okay. For boys, Bruno, Leonardo, Liam. We have for girls, January, Angelina, Audrey. Okay. So the question is very simple. Tell me who made these names popular, or after who people named their kids with these names. I'm sure you may guess who is this. Maybe this one as well. Okay? But if you can guess more, that would be great. To find the answers, the right answers, you can find the answers here. Okay? You can turn your book upside down if you have the book. Otherwise, you can rotate this PDF to find out the right names, okay? We have Bruno Mars for Bruno. We have Leonardo DiCaprio. I believe most of you know him. We have Liam Hemsworth. We also have January Jones, I don't know how it's really pronounced. And I'm sure you know Angelina Jolie, Julie, whatever is the name. And Audrey Hepburn, Burn, whatever is that. Okay, so these names, like these people helped to make these names popular. So you can also think about your country, like who helps make some names popular, and then share with friends maybe, or like share them with us in the comments. Okay, so if you have already read along with me, you can now understand what is this reading about. Okay, so we already read the article. Now we're going to do this a very simple exercise. Okay, we have these statements. Okay, we have these statements. We need to check or tick the ones that are true to this article. Okay, now baby names like Mildred and Larry are not so trendy now. Is it true or not? We already said that, okay, Larry and Mildred are names of some grandmothers and great-grandmothers, and they are not very popular or trendy now. Okay, that means it's true. I mean, we have to check that. Okay, the statement is true to the article. Many babies are named after clothes. Is it true or not? We didn't say babies are named after clothes. Okay, in fact, babies are named after like maybe flowers, okay, places, these kind of things. So this is not true to the article. Alicia Keys has a son named Hazel. We said Alicia Keys has a son named Egypt, not Hazel. Hazel is the name of Emily Blunt's daughter. Okay, so this is also not correct. You don't have to tick it. Okay, just leave it. There is a famous prince named George. Is it true? Yes, we said we have Prince George, and people name their kids after, like they name their kids George after Prince George. So this is correct, ticked. Okay. Now number 5. Some girls' names are the same as flower names. Some girls' names are the same as flowers. We also said that we have these names which are the name of flowers. That means this statement is also true. Okay, you can tick it. Number 6 in the last one. Babies never have names that are the same as planets or stars. Is that true? No, we also said even space names are cool too. For example, we have Orion, maybe Luna, Mars, all these names are popular. That means this is not true. So you don't have to tick it and leave it just like this. Okay, so this is all about the reading. Please read it very carefully and write all the vocabularies you learned from this reading. I will also write you all the vocabularies that I believe that they are new in the description of this video. Okay, and I also, because this is the end of Unit 1, I will also leave some links in the description of this video of like some worksheets for the whole unit to do them on your own. You can print them or you can do them on your phone, maybe tablet, maybe computer. The worksheets are related to the grammar, maybe reading, maybe writing, maybe listening. So I will leave them with some instructions and you can do them on your own so that you make sure that you understood the whole unit, okay? And you have actually come along with all the lessons we've had so far, okay? So that's the end of Unit 1, which was all about what? Where are you from? Okay? introducing oneself and others, talk about oneself and learn about others. We learned a lot, in fact, and I hope you also have learned something from it. And if you have any questions, write me in the comments and I will try to reply as soon as possible. And hopefully we will start Unit 2 with Lesson 9. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful time.